How to get women obsessed with you. We have 4 stages that you will need to apply when trying to make a woman that you admire get obsessed with you. Stage 3 is the most important stage that you really need to pay close attention to. Stage 1, understanding your interests and your desire. When you know your interest, Isaac, and you know your desire, it's easier for you to operate on a specific form that communicates this is my desire or these are my interests. When you try to act in ways that is totally different, it's hard for me to present myself in your eyes to deliver your interest and your desire. So the thing is to understand yourself so that you can be in control and you can master your own actions. For most of the time, when I know that this is your interest, I can deliver that. When I deliver that, you are the one who will get obsessed with me. But when you are the master of your own actions, it's easier for you, Isaac, to act in ways that doesn't deliver your interest and your desire. Rather, you operate on a more constant and flat energy that no other lady can read you. So if I can't read your desire and your interest, even when I look in your eyes, when I look in your eyes, I know what you are looking at. When I know what you are looking at, Isaac, I can deliver that. So I can manipulate you. When I know that I can manipulate you because I can deliver your interests, I won't be obsessed with you. So you need to know that so that you can be in control of your life. Not that you want to get her obsessed, but to stop her from manipulating you. This will be intriguing and it will be a mystery for her. And she will want to know, how does Isaac really operate? He is really different. He doesn't chase women. He is really unique. And because it's intriguing, it's interesting, she will need to know. So she will passively chase you, act in ways that shows she is into you. Not because she is into you, but she wants you to reciprocate. You ignore and you understand that your action triggers her. That allows you to understand women better when they do not understand you. And when you have an upper hand, you act in ways that only communicates a specific perception of your reality. For you know this is for your own interest and not to get a lady deliver your interest and sway you. Being the master and the control of your own life allows you, Isaac, to always be ahead of women. When you are ahead of women and you are ahead of your life, it's easier to get a woman obsessed with you. So mastering your own operation and not allowing your operation color your behavior. Your operation coloring your behavior, it is easier for me to sway you. Your operation might be, I'm acting this way to get this desire. I'm laughing with Hannah because I have a feeling that she will reciprocate, or in the evening we will end up sleeping together. But the one fact is, your reciprocation shows you admire her so much and she is this high, you are this low. The moment she is this high, you don't fulfill hypergamy. You are a low value. For women want to date high. And the moment you don't act in ways because of your interests and desires, you are this high. She will be obsessed. Stage 2. This is the understanding that obsession, it's a state that you don't want to belong. Again, I know you want Hannah to get obsessed with you. When she will be obsessed with you, she will be carrying a lot of energy around herself. Always wants to know when you will call her. She always wants you to update her. She will be a kid. Knowing that enhances how you perceive reality. For if I am obsessed with you, Isaac, because I like you or I feel attracted to you, one fact is I am not just obsessed with you. I don't just feel attracted to you. I feel attracted to the image that I feel it's you. And when you do not deliver that image, I stop feeling attracted to you. I stop feeling obsessed towards you. And the image is maybe you are not into me. So you have to consistently act as if you are not into me, not because you are acting, but that is your action and you mean it. For it delivers, he is this high. And now she is always consistently chasing after you, and she is using her whole energy investing you, wanting to know if you are single, if you have girlfriends. If she notices that other women are into you, now there is pre-selection. And because there is pre-selection at this very moment, Hannah now, okay, will try to act too much interested, too obsessed, too friendly. She will always come at your workplace. But the moment those women will stop showing interest, she will pull back. Because it's all what she thinks, it's what she needs, for we only want things that we feel we can't get them. The moment we have a perception that other people don't want them, we won't want them. And if we feel like we can get them so easily, we won't want them again. It's just a game. So knowing again that the obsession act is for her and not for you. Like, she will be obsessed with you, but once you reciprocate, she will disengage. To get a woman obsessed with you, you have to stop being interested in her. Not because you are acting, but you mean it. Stage 3, the most important stage, your operation. Your operation in a form of energy, Isaac. Now, depending on which type of a lady that you want, you have to know if she is the right victim. If she is the right victim, then you know that the way you operate in a form of energy communicates a specific perception. And that perception, it is a trigger. She will feel like she will want you, but she doesn't know why she wants you. For example, you are operating on an energy of maybe somehow toxicity. I don't want you to use this. It's just an example. Okay? Come on. It's an example that will make sense for you. You are operating in a toxicity energy, right? That is a negative frequency, right? But she hasn't dealt with her traumas, her past hurt. She always labels people as narcissistic, as toxic. When you are on your lowest point, you either call someone whom it was easier for them to access your subconscious mind, that is your reality. I feel bad, I am going through a lot, I will call my dad. Because my dad isn't just my dad, but it was easier for him to access my subconscious reality, that is the emotional state of being. Or I call someone else who have the same character as my dad. For that person communicates a specific perception of reality, for it's a language to access my reality. So it's an emotional state whereby her uncle, her aunt, her father, her mother, her guardian, her brother who raised her, they acted in ways that communicated specific feelings in her own state. And she saved those feelings, those emotions. And maybe it was in a form of negative feeling. If sometimes their parents showed love and then disengaged, showed care and then disengaged, this is a game of an emotional roller coaster, up and low, up and low. Let's talk about her ex. If her ex was always giving love and then pulling back, giving love and then pulling back, this is another emotional state of being, which is an energy. Maybe her parents were caring. She will need someone who will be caring. So it depends which trigger you can use to access her subconscious mind, and you can do it through energy. And how you operate, it is in a form of energy. You show love, it's a positive frequency, that is the emotion and that is the energy. She feels attracted to somehow toxic people she hasn't healed. So it's easier for you, Isaac, when you act in a negative form consistently, you access her subconscious reality. And accessing that triggers a specific feeling of inadequacy. And now she will want to at least validate herself to you. She will act nice and she will end up being obsessed with you for maybe some period of time until she realizes that this is something she doesn't want to have to do in her life. And then she will deal with her own shit. The obsession might be in a shorter period of time, and then she will disengage because she has dealt with her own issues, or you have helped her deal with her own issues, or maybe she believes so. The last stage, which is stage 4, this is when don't bother, like you stop caring about women and then you care about yourself. And this is the most healthy way to get other people get obsessed with you. When you take care of yourself, Isaac, you go to the gym for you act right for you do what you think is right for you do everything for you. It's like you are trying to pour some positive energy in your state of being. So you will stop relying on outside validations. You accept the what is. You are operating on a different level of consciousness. And now your level of consciousness is you first. When you put yourself first, it's easier for anyone else to get obsessed with you. Nowadays, it's hard to get someone who put themselves first in a more healthy, disciplined way. When you try to please others, you don't do it because you expect a specific return, but you try to serve as a way of maybe making yourself feel fulfilled. You are caring. It's part of what? It's part of growth, and it's part of becoming a high value. When you know that, you wouldn't want a woman to validate you, to compliment you, to tell you that you are handsome. Even when she tells you that you are handsome, you are already fulfilled deep down internally, and it won't have an effect or an impact on you. It will never trigger you. When you are going through some shifts, ups and downs consistently, and you are consistently on the negative energy, you will act and reciprocate in ways that justifies that you rely on their compliments and on their validations. When a woman knows that she has to act in ways that is more better for you guys, that she has no control over you, and she has to act in the right way for you to accept her, she has to be in the right way for you to at least end up dating her, in a relationship with her. When a woman knows that you are more disciplined and you don't rely on her compliments, you don't rely on her validations, it's hard for this lady to control you. She will respect you, and in the process of respecting you, she will be obsessed with you. And it's just a frequency and a conscious that exists, which is we engage in responsibilities, in actions, because it defines our state of high value. But we don't do that to get validation. We do that to experience. We do that to learn, but not to register our emotions. I understand that getting women obsessed with you, it's not the way to go about it. For getting a woman obsessed with you, it's toxic. Most men who want women to be obsessed with them, they lack internal care. They are going through some shit. But healthy men know that obsession comes in because I am who I am. It's okay, but actually reciprocate. That will set you free. Once you think that she is obsessed with you and you think that you are in control, one day the spell or the energy that you think you are using to control that relationship, it will die, it will disappear. And once it disappears, Isaac, this is when everything will crumble the quickest. And also accept that women just want to have fun, most of them. They don't want a serious relationship, depending on in which phase she is in. So when you try to act in ways that shows you care so much more, you want something serious, and it's logic, she will disengage. She will want to have a relationship with you. But when she finds someone who just want to have fun, she will engage to have just fun. Which victim are you looking for, Isaac? Do you really want a woman to get obsessed with you? Are you ready for the chaos drama when you do not update her? Are you really ready for that negative energy every time when she realizes that maybe her perception shows you are cheating even when you are not cheating because she is insecure? Are you ready for those dramas? Because they will drain you. They will cause more harm. You will be affected. You will even hate that she is obsessed with you. So I do not encourage this, but if you want to apply it, give your own shot, but remember, it has its own impact, either positive or negative, but most of the time, it is always on the negative side, and you are the one who is always affected.